Oh, right, okay. Ooh, that rotary cold start life. All right, so on this really awful and just terrible day, we're gonna be working on the RX-7, getting it ready for drifting. We need to do a couple things: bleed the brakes, do an oil change, check all the fluids, trans, diff, get the sub out of there, just do some stuff so we can drift it without worrying about breaking it, which I guess since it's a rotary, we have to worry about that anyway. That's okay. We're gonna go to Walmart, pick up some oil, and then we can head on our way to the shop. You know, I'm almost thinking this thing has an open diff or a really shitty LSD. Because I tried to do a skid back there and it just one wheel peeled. So there's been a lot of discussion on what oil you're supposed to run in a rotary. The general consensus that I've heard is that you're supposed to run 10W40 conventional because it burns better, and rotaries burn oil. They're supposed to. So really, I guess any 10W40 conventional oil will work. Turns out we're not going to Walmart because they don't have the right oil. Listen to this lovely noise. That's me trying to use my rear windshield wiper fluid spitter. The rear wiper just doesn't work at all, and the front wipers only work at this speed. So, you know, just RX-7 problems here. Hello, can I have a large caramel iced coffee with cream?
Hello, 319 today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Need a copy of the receipt?
No thanks. Fun fact is that this has more caffeine than a Monster. Also, this car has no working cup holders, so I did not think this through. Shit. I lied. Actually, this car does have cup holders. It's this right here. So, you know, I can totally put my cup right there, but driving like that, probably not the best idea. And yes, that is literally the only factory cup holder that comes in this car. I've got these cup holders, but they don't really work. Nice thing about this car is that it has a pretty big gas tank, 16 gallons compared to a Miata. That's ginormous. It also can run on 83 instead of 93, or 87. What the? 83. So it's like a lot cheaper to run, which is really nice. I've been dailying this car for the past like 2 weeks since I bought it. No problem so far. As long as you have half a brain, you can take care of a rotary and you can make it last. And yeah, it's awesome. Try 2 for oil. We got better oil for cheaper, so there we go. Now it's time to go to the shop. 40-minute drive ahead of us, and then we can get to work. It looks as if we have a leak in the garage because this is all wet. And yeah. Also, to clarify my intentions, we are keeping the rotary in here. That's the only thing that makes this car special. If I swapped like a 1J or a 2J in it, then it would just be like every other drift car, and that's not fun. So we're keeping a rotary in here. It's time to start working on this car, so let's get it up on 4 jack stands. Oh, you missed. Each one of these lug nuts is a different size. What the f? It's seen its better days for sure. I think that's something we should do, is get new lug nuts. We're gonna start off by bleeding the brakes because the brake pedal is just complete trash. The car does need new actual pads and rotors because these rotors are dead and the pads are also dead. But I'm not gonna bother for that now because we're gonna go ahead and get some Performance Hawk pads and some, you know, new rotors and stuff. These are some nice 4-piston brakes. Compared to Miata brakes, they're massive, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna start by bleeding the brakes.
Again?
It's like black, it's so bad.
One more time.
Pump?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh there we are. It's back to where it was.
Really?
Yeah. So bleeding the brakes didn't do too much. They're still kind of shitty, but they're not. I mean, we need new brakes really bad, and they need new rotors, and we're just gonna get new pads and new lines while we're at it. It's a little better than what it was, but it's still not great. So, all right, here we are under the lovely 1.3. There's the drain plug. As you can see, it's a little leaky down here. Definitely a leaky engine, which we're not gonna bother with. But eventually, when we go to like Street Porter or something, we'll pull the motor, completely rebuild it, and make it non-leaky. But you know, right now I don't care. I mean, the subframe is just covered in grease, which is really gross. But let's pop this thing loose. There we go. Oil filter is nice and convenient at the top of the engine, unlike Miata's. Although now it's just gonna leak everywhere. Yeah, it's leaking everywhere. Go ahead and drop in this new one here. Just hand tighten it so you can actually get it off when you go to do the next oil change. Get it really snug on there. All right, it's all good. We'll let it run for a bit and then check the oil. We're good. Turns out this car has an open diff. Now previously when I went to buy this, I thought that all 1990 RX-7 S5 GXLs had the LSD, but as you can see when I rotate this wheel, the other one does not turn, and when I do skids, I don't do skids. So it's got an open diff. And it's gonna suck for tomorrow's drift event because I'm a shitty drifter and I won't be able to drift it very well. But that is kind of nice because then we can just drop the diff out and weld it instead of having to source an open diff and welding it. So yeah, that's probably gonna be like the second mod we do. We're probably gonna get coilovers and then weld the diff. I'm excited for a welded diff life. We're also gonna go pick up a bed and futon bunk bed thing for this area. And we're gonna put a TV in here for a little like, so if we want to stay the night, then we can stay in here. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Tomorrow is the drift event, and I'm excited, even though it's gonna go really shitty because it's an open diff. But it'll be a fun learning experience. And we also got this office place, real solid. We got a futon, and then we got a futon mattress, and the Miata seat, and it's just a chill place in here. Like, oh yeah, and then we got Minecraft and lots of monsters. And it's not as echoey in here anymore either, so it's really coming a long ways. It's awesome. I'm really happy with it. So tomorrow we'll be drifting. It's gonna be fun, and then it's gonna go poorly, and I'm gonna weld the diff later this week and get coilovers hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and we will see you guys next time.
No, we won't.
Say goodbye.
Bye.